I hope everyone is doing good today. My name is Sophia Kamal, and I am the Talent Acquisition Manager of Knowlenex Solutions. We are based in Dallas, Texas, and we welcome you all to this Java Full Stack 5-day online boot camp. Can someone please confirm if I'm audible?
Yes, we can.
Yes. Yes.
All right, perfect. I think we'll give a couple of minutes for others to join. We are expecting a huge audience today, so uh, I would really appreciate if you can wait for a couple of more minutes, please. Thank you very much. Okay, everyone. It's already 5 more minutes. We already waited for people to join. So again, my name is Sophia Kamal, and I am the Talent Acquisition Manager for Novel Next Solutions. And um, we have a broad range of audience here with me, and with people with no IT experience, or some people are moving from other technologies, and they want to pursue a career as a Java developer. This training will definitely help you understand the basics of Java and also decide if this is going to be the career you want to pursue. And as you all know, Java is in high demand and lucrative job opportunities, with over 18.7 million Java developer jobs to be created from 2024 to 2026. So, little quick intro about our trainer. His name is Mr. Shoaib. Uh, Say hello to him. Hello, sir. And he has more than 20 years of teaching experience. He's a professional IT corporate trainer for the since 1999. And so, as you know, becoming a Java developer is going to be a rewarding journey that requires structured approach, right guidance, and hard work. So make your career change happen today. With this, I will hand over the screen to Shoaib, sir. Sir, please carry on.
Hey, thank you, Sophia. Thank you very much. And let me first of all welcome to you. I mean, welcome you all. Very good evening to you all. For me, it's good morning. So very good evening, guys. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate the effort and all the hard work when our people are putting to rope in excellent crowd. And also, I congratulate you all. You have taken one step towards educating yourself. Definitely, it's a big thing. So I congratulate you once again for this wonderful step which you have taken in your life. But before I start, am I okay? That's what I wanted to ask. Am I audible? I mean, is there any
No audio issues, sir. Perfectly, we are able to hear you
perfect?
clearly.
Super, super. Fine, guys. So before I start, let me introduce myself, and also let me introduce the curriculum, what we are going to see in these 5 days. It's a very short span of time where I'm planning to introduce you a few things. My name is Shoaib, and I'm basically a postgraduate in management science, passed out in 97, long time back. So I started my career as a lecturer. You can see a lot of gray hairs and all. That's a proof that I'm
That's
not
experience, sir.
very
We
young.
understand that's
Yeah.
experience.
So you can very well understand that. And I started my career as a lecturer with a college in India. And then I was a faculty in Anna University, which is a very renowned university in Tamil Nadu, Chennai. So I worked there for a couple of years. Then, as any teacher will do, uh, I also switched to development. I was in development for a couple of years of course, for an Atlanta-based company by name Object Frontier. So I worked there as a support engineer. And then 2004, so I decided I will come back to training. It's not that I didn't like development. Somewhere I felt I'm good at training. That's what I felt, and I can do justice to this field rather than the development field. So 2004, I started my teaching career again, but this time I started focusing on corporates. Those days it was a new concept, so I thought I will venture into it, and I started taking sessions for companies like Verizon, some of the US companies which you can relate to yourself. Verizon is a very, renowned client of mine. Of course, he was my first client. And then I had a client by name Servion. And apart from this, I have taken sessions for Wipro, Infosys, those days Satyam, almost near about 120 to 140 companies I would have taken sessions with more than 400, 500, programs to these companies in the last span of 23, 24 years. So that's my, actually, before that also in Anna University, we used to take classes for, corporates through university tie-up. So career started from 97 itself. So corporate training, if you look at exactly 20 years almost. From my side alone, like going to companies and imparting. And majorly, I have been handling Java and its related and associated technologies. But it's not that I've been teaching Java all along. When we started in 97, I was teaching MS Office, Microsoft platform. I was into VBA, Visual Basic, and yeah, I have. I'll share that. So like that, I started that. And then I started teaching Fox Pro also, then Pro C, then C, C++. So that's how the career started. But somewhere in 99, I got hooked to Java. And after that, I started teaching Java. So from JDK 1.0 to till JDK 17, I've been teaching. And apart from Java technologies, I also teach Angular, React. We call this as men stack and mean stack. They are also my expertise. I'm also an expert in Web 2.0, where I can develop dynamic UI components. I do consulting, but that's not my first love. First love had been training all along, and this I keep doing. Now also I'm in a program with a company called CDW. You know, uh, CDW is again a US firm. So right now I'm taking sessions for CDW in the morning hours. Okay. And apart from that, I'm also a consultant in a company called QuickPlay, a Canadian-based company, which is a OTT platform company. I give solutions to. So that's it, guys. That's my short
Mashallah, sir,
background.
your great experience, wide
Thank
experience. Thank you so much. Appreciate you sharing your experience and your teaching knowledge with us.
Thank you,
So, sir,
Sophia. Thank
let
you.
me introduce you to the crowd. We have people with zero experience as well. and some of them have moved from different technology to becoming a Java developer, Java full stack developer. So let's introduce them to the course content as well as the same time. What are we going to do? What are you going to? How are you going to share your knowledge with us?
Fine, sure. See, definitely, I don't want this to be, 5 days to be, I mean, a uh, an overview of what I'm going to, I mean, exactly take in a larger course. I want you to learn something in these 5 days so that you can cherish with and you can go with some knowledge which will benefit in your career. So I will try to make this course, 5 days course, as technical as possible. So let me introduce you to the, say I'll share the PPT, but before that, let me give you orally what exactly we'll look into. And one more thing, I'm a little shy person. I am not in Facebook. I'm not in Twitter, except LinkedIn. I'm not anywhere. You can see me in GitHub. You can see me in LinkedIn, but I'm not a very socially active person in, no, I mean, social media. One of the reason is, of course, I don't have time, and second thing is that's not my character also to get involved in, I mean, those chats. We don't have that much liberty to know and time to spend on that. That's one of the reasons. But you can find me in LinkedIn. I have my profile, and that also I rarely update. Fine. So these 5 days, let me briefly give you the curriculum, what exactly we are going to look into. See, I will try to share my experience, what I have gained in the last 25 years. A lot of things we have learned. So we'll try to answer the W's, the whys of the IT field. Number one. Second thing is we'll try to answer some technologies, especially Java is one technology. Then of course you have these web technologies. So we'll try to answer certain very important questions of these web technologies. Plus, I would like to also demonstrate these technologies with a quick overview of the curriculum. I'll share the course material also with you. So we'll try to concentrate on a bit of HTML, a bit of JavaScript, a bit of ES6, a bit of REST. I mean, we'll try to create some web services and a bit of, a call where we'll try to create an enterprise application and we'll host it and we'll show that. So a kind of a overview of how Java, how web technologies can give you solutions which you can, further improve to solve problems of the community, of the public in large. So if you let me share the PPT now. Is my screen getting shared?
Yes.
Yeah, this is what we have planned. Fine. For today. And apart from this, the rest of the curriculum we have already shared in the WhatsApp group. So we are going to talk about that. But tomorrow we'll talk, coding perspective. But today, let me go ahead with a general talk so that you understand things from and understand me so that we can take it forward. Okay. So my talk for today will be primarily on, of course, I've spoken about myself, and let me speak about full stack, and then we'll go ahead with the rest of the topics. You need an introduction, right? So that introduction we'll do today. So of course, I have my profile here, some photo I have picked up, and the next is of course the global perspective. Let's finish off this first, and then we'll go ahead one by one. Okay. So first and foremost, let us answer some of the few questions which are very starking and which are very important for us to understand. The recent past, you would have seen a major shift in the way people look at, the IT people. We are no more called as programmer. We are referred as full stack developer. Now let me make the no very plain and simple. Now the industry is not expecting somebody to come and do coding. Industry is expecting beyond that. Industry knows that the humans, or rather the engineers, the software guys, are definitely much more capable than just being a programmer. Because you know very well, today plenty of tools have come up in reality, including Chat GPT. If you look at, a lot of code is getting developed automatically. So the need for code development, when we have a question whether it is there or not, we'll answer that question later. But there is a question. So we need to scale up ourselves, and we need to compete with the current scenarios. So we have shifted our focus from programmer to full stack developer. Now, if you ask me, how do you differentiate these two, sir? If you ask me, see, I would say programmer is a biryani cook. Somebody learns how to cook biryani, he can make biryani, and he can be used only for making biryani. That's it. But full stack developer is, I'm trying to make you a chef where you can go and work in a five-star hotel, and you can create multiple products, and you can cook not just biryani, you can cook from pizza to anything. As a matter of fact, a chef is not taught how to cook biryani. He is taught the fundamentals of cooking, and if he sees any food item, he will be in a position to recreate that. That is what a chef is all about. He is not just a cook. He is an educated chef, educated cook, who in turn can learn anything, as a matter of fact. So please understand, today we are little greedy. IT people have become little greedy. We don't want to recruit just programmers. We want to ask the programmer, can you do beyond programming? Fine. Now, if you say you are a full stack developer, now full stack developer also people are asking, how many full stacks you know? Java full stack, MERN full stack, mean full stack, fine. Like that, you got so many full stacks, more than 10, 15 full stacks are there. Now you need to tell at least minimum 2 stacks to enter into IT. Minimum 2 stacks, guys. Because no company is, no, going to spend money on somebody who knows only one stack. So let us be very practical. Let us look at from the investors point of view, from the recruiters point of view. They want efficient people, and here we are. So you need to be a full stack developer and tell them, boss, I'm not just a programmer, I am not just a cook, I am a chef, and yours is a five-star hotel. I am the right pick for you. Now we need to give this answer. Now the question is, what are we going to do as a full stack developer, fine, which is not in programmer? What is that extra, fine, clinch which is added to full stack developer? For that, let's understand these few words, guys. The first thing is problems and solutions. See, please understand, IT as a field, the whole field, if you look at almost all the companies, they say we are solution providers. Correct or not? We are solution providers. Now, what do you mean by this? Which means we are trying to solve problems of people. We the solutions, and then we are trying to solve problems of people. See, my parents, fine, whom I'm very fond of, they come to my house. I thought they are very happy coming to my house. They live in another house. So whenever they come here, I thought they are very happy. And I'm also very happy. But one fine day, my father said he doesn't like to come to my house. I was quite surprised. I went and asked him, did I made any mistake, or was that a problem? He didn't said anything, but he is not ready to come regularly to my house. Then one day I went, said sorry to him and said, no, please tell me what is the problem. Then he said, no, no, you didn't did any mistake. Then I asked, what is the problem? Then he gave me a very surprising, answer. He said, in your house, you have a TV and the TV
Oh, looks like Sir has lost the connection. We'll wait for some time, otherwise, I'm going to ping him on WhatsApp again. So please be patient. Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I think got disconnected somehow. Uh, Let me restart. So let me share. Fine, guys. So let me repeat from where I left because I don't know where it got struck. So all I was telling to you about is my parents' problem. They find 5, 6 remotes on my teapot, and they find it hard to work on this fine 5, 6 remotes. So that is one of the reason he said he does not want to come to my house. So really speaking, I was little taken back. It was long time back. It didn't happen now. Like, I mean, of course. So I was taken, no, I mean, back, and I was surprised. How am I going to solve this? But believe me, guys, one day I was going through a book written by Bed Bates and Kathy Sierra called Head First Series Design Patterns. Now, in that design pattern, they have exactly addressed this problem. They have exactly addressed this problem. I can show you that. See here. If you look at this, so there is a pattern called as command pattern 191. Beautiful book, guys. One of the best books I have studied in my life. PDF sometimes it really difficult to search.
Maybe you can
Is
search
this
with the
shareable?
whole name.
What book name is it?
No, no, the chapter name. A full
Yeah,
chapter
command
name.
pattern.
Yes, full name.
The machine is getting struck out of this. Okay, see here, this is the command pattern, right? 191. I'm going there, but it's not. Okay, it's coming factory pattern for that. Index is not proper and it's slow. Yeah, it's very slow. Okay. I'll share that slide, I mean, book with you. Go through that. This book exactly talks about that particular remote. I was really taken back, guys, when I went through this. So I was really happy to see that. They say how 4 5 remotes can be integrated and how a API can be developed, and they can make my father happy. That's what the no entire the case study itself was that. So I can have a remote where it will be written like this: Father, find TV on off. That's it. So on Father TV, if my father clicks on, that integrates with the rest of the remotes and it will show him the favorite news channel with only one button. Now all I wanted to convey here is when we are solving problems. This is one classic, no, I mean, a simple example to say that we are solution providers. Now, please believe me, if we are going to solve problems, we have no recession, actually speaking. We are always on top, guys. We are not going to have any recession. Recession is because we are not having solutions for the current problems. If we could get hold of the solutions for the problems, then there is no recession for IT, guys. And we need to keep on getting evolved. So our job is to provide solutions. We are educated, we are software engineers, we provide solutions, and we automate those solutions also. And since problems never die, so we don't have any end for our career also. So please understand that is what as a, I mean, recruiter, I am looking at you, I'm looking in you. I want you to come to me as an educated solution provider. Only then I can utilize you as a full stack developer. I want you to work on not just programming. I want you to work on arriving at a solution, which means you need to have a lot of knowledge on that subject, on the surrounding things which are surrounded of that, which are surrounding that particular subject, so that I can give a complete package as a solution to my customer. See, the IT companies, walls and bricks and floor will not give solution. We, that employees, we have to give solutions. So as a recruiter, I'm looking at you as somebody who can help me out. And for that, you need to have a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience. In fact, I tell to my students, you should have minimum of some 2000, 3000 years of experience to be a solution provider. Now people immediately get surprised. Sir, how can we get 2000, 3000 years of experience? We are hardly 25, 23, 24. No problem, guys. All you need to do is you need to read books. Now, which books, sir? Sports Star? Are we going to read, no, I mean, Mills and Boone? No. You are supposed to read books which are related to our solution providing. Maybe you should know them. You should have followed them. You should have linked with them. Like you should know who is Rod Johnson. He has written a book on code refactoring. You should know that. You should study it. You should know Roy Fielding, who has written a book on REST, representational state transfer. You should know Grady Booth, who has written books on class diagram. He has written books on OOAD. You should know Alan Kay, who has written books on fine OOPS, object-oriented programming structure. You should know Eric Gama, who has written a book on agile programming. Richard, Helm, John Williside. You should know Reverse, Shamir, Adlamin, who has written book on fine encryption algorithm. You should know each and every author. You should know Bed Bates, Kathy Sierra, who has written design patterns. Now you got to know about these people. You should know Brandon E, who created JavaScript. You should know Jeff Marconi, who is the author of JBoss framework. You should know Craig McClellan, who is author of UI component framework. You should know Michael Havery, who is author of Angular framework. Now you got several guys. Now, why do we need to read their books? We are lucky that they have shared their experience by writing books. And by learning their books, by reading their books, we gain their experience. Imagine you are reading 100 books. Believe me, you have got 1,000 years of experience. Last week, I was reading a book written by Muhammad Yunus, who is, Grameen Bank Nobel laureate. So I was really impressed when I read his book. Today, I can say I know about Grameen Bank without even working on Grameen Bank. So I have gained experience on how to run or how Grameen Bank looks like. So the more you study, because we are educated, our job is to study. So that's what full stack developer means. It's not about knowing 10 technologies. No, you are supposed to know technology. You are supposed to know programming. You are supposed to know the surrounding stuffs which are related to this technology, and thereby you should provide solutions. You are the messengers of peace, the messiah of peace, because you are solving problems. And if you solve problems, your customer will get peace. And that's what we are. We are messiah of peace. We are the people who are going to be the people who are going to bring happiness in our fine society. Believe me, guys, you are not ordinary people. You are educated. You are engineers. You are software engineers, and you are solution providers, technical solution providers who can solve problems and give a technical solution. Now, again, one more question comes in. Fine. Are you a good guy or a bad guy? Because still, even now, people may say you're a bad guy. Even I get calls sometimes. I got a call from Singapore last few weeks back. That guy was shouting at me. I know him, but he was shouting at me. He said he went to a hotel. He saw there are no waiters in the hotel. There are no waiters in the hotel. Every table had a tab, and the tab they have to select the menu, whatever it is. I say enter, the menu goes to the kitchen. The kitchen guy makes the food, and he sends one delivery boy who comes and delivers it on the table. And there are no waiters. Only one boy is there who keeps sending the items. Now he's telling you people have killed the jobs of waiters because of this. You are a bad guy. Believe me, guys, that's a very valid point. I mean, we are killing jobs, no doubt about it. We are killing jobs, no doubt about it. We are, of course, we are automating. We have killed brokers. MakeMyTrip.com, ClearTrip.com, all these things. Look at it. We have killed the brokers. Today in India, ATM machines are seldom used. We all are using GPay. So that means the ATM machine makers have lost their jobs. The bank is not going for new recruitments because the banks are empty. Nobody is going to bank. They all are using online net banking solutions. Correct or not? Railways have stopped recruiting reservation clerks because there is no job for them. Everybody is using IRCTC. Now, of course, that looks like we are killing jobs, but all I'm going to tell to them is, yes, I don't deny that we are automating and that's our job. We will replace humans. No, second thought about it. But believe me, the economies, the countries which have gone for full automations, full computerization, their economy has only increased. The poverty has decreased and the unemployment rate has actually decreased. One classic example for that is our famous country called Japan. Look at Japan. Japan is one of the advanced nations technically, when no other nation is so advanced technically, and they want 5 lakh engineers next year, and they are roaming in Tamil Nadu looking for engineers for the last 1 year. They are promoting Japanese language in colleges. They are even my own sister's brother is now in Akashi fine, working as a, mechanical engineer in Kawasaki. So there is so much of requirement in Japan, despite of them automating. So believe me, guys, humans are the best creation of the entire universe. They have survived, find so many years, thousands of years, and they will survive this also. In fact, human race will go forward with this kind of innovations. They will not go backward. The more you are strained, the more the difficulties come. Believe me, they are testing times, and definitely one who is tested will go promoted to the next level. Have faith in this. If you are not tested, that means you have fine, you are not at all considered. You are tested means you are being considered as somebody worth enough, and they think you are their competition, and you are, be happy, you are going to the next level. So definitely when humans are given a challenge, humans will win. This is for sure. So if somebody says we are good guys or bad guys, tell them we are, yes, we are good guys only. We are automating. Of course, we are fine replacing, but humans will find a better job, and they will, because most of the times our ROI, return on investment, is just based on how much money you have saved by reducing the employees. Still, humans will survive. They will go for the next level. Have faith in that. Getting it? Okay. Now the last very important question. Okay, sir, this IT is fine. I also want to be the messenger of peace. I also want to give solutions to the world. And as I said, problems never die. So no recession for IT. Sir, there are so many recessions we have seen. 2000 we had, 2008 we had, 2014 we had, now 2020. That's because I am not ready with a solution. Please understand that. Problems have evolved. Problems have become stronger. True or not? What problems you had in childhood and what problems we have today are totally different. Now the question is, are we ready with solutions? So we are little lagging. That's where the problem is. So recession is not because of fine IT. Recession is because we don't have solutions for the current problems, because problems will be there always. Problems never die. We all will die, but problems will not die. So for the problems, if I have a solution, I am the king. As simple as that. So this is a field which is always going to be open. And the best part is anybody can give solution. Anybody can get into programming field. Anybody can become a full stack developer, mechanical engineer, civil engineer, doctors, engineers, fine, BA, BSc, humanities, lawyers, anybody can, because there is so much of requirement. Why? Because there are so many problems around us, and we need more people. So there is no doubt. We always call this as low-lying apple. Easily you can catch and you can perform here. So believe me, it's a beautiful opportunity in this current world trend. IT is an open field. Anybody can enter and make fortune out of this. Have faith in it. Okay, now the biggest question is, how do I enter into it? Very simple, guys. We need to take the easiest route. Now there are so many things in this. What are they? We have something called as cyber security. We have something called as big data. We have something called as data science. We have artificial intelligence. We have networking. So many things are there, but none of the companies recruit you by checking your skills on artificial intelligence. None of the companies recruit you by checking your skills on data science. I'm talking about entry level. They all check whether you have the skills. Which skills? Your algorithmic skills. That's it. So maximum number of companies will check your arithmetic aptitude. That is your mathematical sense. And number two, your algorithmic sense. Number three, if you're good in one stack or two stacks. If you're good at, you can make an entry into any IT company as a matter of fact. Of course, after you join there, then you can develop yourself into AI, OTT platforms, networking, database administrators, security experts. When you can become someone else, but you cannot say that I have studied artificial intelligence, I'm an AI expert. Now getting into a company is going to be difficult with that, because again you will join as an entry level only, and they will not take you as an expert. So entry level they will look for, you will become overqualified otherwise also. So if we know programming, if you are good in full stack, to some extent. Believe me, you can make an entry. Even if you say I'm a database administrator, you cannot get into an entry level so easy. And second thing is the amount of recruitment is very vast when it comes to simple, basic entry level programmer. So it's very easy to push yourself in an IT field. If you are going to learn any full stack, either it could be mean stack or men stack or Java stack or no Python stack or C stack, some stack you learn and make an entry into IT. Once you enter that, make yourself an expert in AI, make yourself an expert in data science, cybersecurity expert, database administrator expert, networking expert. There you play around, become some expert and rule the world. Getting it. But you need to first enter. So that's very important. Getting this, guys. And last but not least, there is a very important word which we keep saying. Fine. If you are into IT, you should think local, but you need to go global. Think local, go global means each and every minute things you need to look into. Here, it's very important that you go into the find micromanagement. That's why we today have microservices. One concept itself is there. You need to go at micro level management. You need to be very, you need to know spin your solutions to the lowest point. You need to make it. And then that solution, once you build, believe me, you can sell globally. Because that is the power of IT. That is the power of internet. If I'm opening a mobile shop in my street, that street is my customer. No one else is going to come. If I open a find mobile shop in a highway, that highway users alone are my customers. But if I open a shop on internet, believe me, the whole world is my customer. So you will go global, but even if you go global, that doesn't mean that you cannot forget the basic things. You need to address the basic to the basic. What that kirana shop of your local street worries about that. Also, you need to worry, fine, even if your shop is on internet. But once you have your services on internet, believe me, whole world is your customer. This is the power of IT, and this is not a small thing. That's why I always say, if you are a IT solution provider, you become an IT solution provider. If you get a job, you are lucky. And if you don't get a job, believe me, guys, mark my words, you are more lucky because you will create jobs. That is what most of the guys have done. Most of the guys have done. Most of the CEOs, CTOs, if you look at their background, they were rejected. Even Infosys chairman, fine, Narayan Murthy once said he was rejected in an IT job interview. So most of them who get rejected in IT, but he should be a solution provider. And if you become a solution provider, believe me, either you will get into a job or you will create jobs. I'll be very happy when you don't get a job because I'm sure being an IT solution provider, you will create jobs, and the shop which you're going to open, it's not going to be a small shop. That's going to be global, and in no time, you'll be very big. So that's why I never tell people to look for job, to try for job, try to become a full stack solution provider, a IT solution provider, a software solution provider. Try to make yourself that. Automatically, things will fall in place for you. Got it, guys? Am I making sense? Is that, making sense? Do you have any doubt in this? What I have covered? Am I making sense? Is there any concern which you want to ask? You can ask. So are we set for IT? Can we become a solution provider? No, you can be a doctor also. Still, you can be an IT solution provider. You can be a lawyer. Still, you can be a solution provider. Nothing stops you. I'm a teacher. I'm also a solution provider. See, I'm a teacher, right? I'm a teacher. My full-time job is teaching, but I'm a solution provider for Quick Play. Right now, my solutions are working in AHA TV. You know AHA TV, the OTT platform. Chiranjeevi, the actor, his family owns it. And we talk to them. We talk to Allu Arjun, Allu Arvind, Chiranjeevi, on a regular scale. And they speak to us. We give they are more technical than us, believe me. the kind of question Chiranjeevi and Allu Arjuna ask when we cannot answer. So at times they say, no, why don't we have this changes, this changes? I said, where do we have solutions for this? They come up with solutions many a times. Then we need to work on it. So I'm a solution provider. I'm a solution. So anybody can be a solution provider, provided you study. Provided you study. Education can make wonders. I mean, am I making sense here, guys? Fine. Can we move on to the next? Do you have any doubts? You want anything to be clarified?
It was a really
Are you
good session,
happy?
sir. Yeah, that was really motivating for all of us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Sophia. Anybody from the audience, like, can I hear something from you? Like, how do you feel like you want to get into IT? I'm not trying to market me. I'm trying to market IT solution providers. You want to become a solution provider? Do you want to be a messiah of peace? See, my father's problem, Bedbaits has solved. Fine. Yeah, Arshia says yes. Thank you, Arshia. Fine. Definitely, guys. It's a good job. I really, I mean, love my job. I'm happy. Fine. Somebody is happy because of my job. Of course, I study a lot. I don't invent solutions. I mean, I'm not so good. I'm not so intelligent. I'm not Einstein or Newton, but I study. So even when my father said I could not, I was scratching my head. How am I going to solve this problem? Then I would thought of buying one new TV for him with one remote and all these things. But when I read Bedbaits, I said, okay, superb, guys, you got a solution for this. Fine. And it's coming up. Today we have this. Alexa is the solution. Believe me, we have Alexa today. When my father just tells Alexa, put news channel, BBC, BBC news channel comes and it operates all the remotes. So now Alexa is a genie for my papa. So my father comes, I switch on Alexa and go to office. So he says, Alexa, switch on BBC news channel. So BBC World News comes, BBC local news comes from. So he doesn't need to operate and report. So problem is solved. And who has given this? We IT solutions, IT people have given the solution. Got it? Chale. So let's move to the next one. Let's finish off this today. So coming to the little in details of Java full stack, because I'm into Java full stack, mean stack, men full stack. These are the three stacks I normally cover. So this is a slide which basically talks about I mean the various concepts we learn in full stack. Like how do you handle input output operations? When they're not just programming concepts, they are basically the technical concepts. Then OOPS, object oriented programming structures. Very important. Being a solution provider, Java developer, you need to know OOPS. If you don't know OOPS, you cannot find, then your career will be OOPS. You got to learn OOPS. Father of OOPS is Alan Kay, Grady Booch, Rumba, Ivar Jacobson. They have written plenty of books on this. And we need to understand this. Believe me, guys, I'll tell you very clear ones. A lot of people would have been in programming. You would have written programs with if-else if conditional statements. Now, Eric Gama says, if you write a program with if-else if conditional statement, I will throw the code in dustbin. A lot of people would have written program with new keyword. Eric Gama says, I will throw the code in dustbin if he sees a new keyword in a business class. Now, plenty of things. Generics. Now, again, Eric Gama says in his agile programming, if you don't use generics, if you don't use multi-threading, if you don't use annotation, if you don't use container, I will throw the code in dustbin. None of this we do. Now, from where are we learning this? From OOPS. OOPS brings standards. OOPS make sure that we follow the solid principle. Solid. All engineering streams have to follow solid principles. Solid is single responsibility principle, open close principle, Liskov substitution principle, interface segregation principle, dependency inversion control principle. Now, without these 5 principles, you cannot create an engineering product. And to create in software products with solid, you need to know OOPS. Without OOPS, you cannot do anything. So we need to learn that. Fine. Of course, the rest of things are blah, blah, blah of Java. Then you got lambdas, the new style of Java program that you need to know. Method referencing you need to know. Concurrent programming you need to know. Multi-threading you need to know, right? And not only that, you need to know how to operate with Git, how to operate with cloud. Fine. Then the web technologies which are available. Fine. How do you work with the CVS versions, the how to work in a group, and then you need to know like how to work with databases using JP and Hibernate kind of stuff. Plus, also you need to know frameworks like Spring, Camel, Struts kind of frameworks. Where Spring is very famous today. Spring Boot, which is right now owned by Dell, which is written by Rod Johnson. Now, this is a framework which is like very famous today. If you don't know Spring Boot, then you cannot go and work as a full stack Java developer. So these are technical things. Fine, you need to know how to handle front end. You need to know how to handle back end. Fine, UIs, UI components should be dynamic. And web servers, web services, fine. Design fundamentals, oops, version controlling. These are some of the things you should be aware of if you're going for full stack. Of course, make sure that you learn this and keep this as a reference PPT. If you're learning full stack, make sure you are aware of, some of you might be aware of some of the things, but make sure minimum. I have written the minimum for Java full stack. It's not maximum, it's minimum. At least this you should know to call yourself a full stack developer for an entry level. This is not an expert level. Right. And this, of course, Sophia has given an introduction. When there is a lot of requirement for full stack, it's not only about Java. It's an overall full stack. This thing you can see here. JavaScript full stack is there, Ruby full stack is there, PHP is there, Python is there, Java is there. Fine. JavaScript is very famous, of course. You can see the kind of packages you get, the kind of salaries, and and also the salaries in North America. So just given a please have a look at it. PPT is shared to you. And apart from this, certifications do help you. There are plenty of ways by which you can get certificates. One of the ways is you can go to your Oracle and get a OCJP certification for a few dollars, and you can get yourself certified. Whereas, believe me, nobody sees the certificate, but sometimes you may need to make an entry. Or in India, you have these IITs, fine, Indian Institute of Technology. They offer NPTEL, fine. So NPTEL courses are available for just in your money. It's like very small money. It's 1,000 rupees here. Fine, you can imagine $10 for you. So for 1,000 rupees, you can get an IIT certificate, and they have a full fledged of curriculums you can pass. Not only that, you can also go to hackerrank.com, fine, or so many sites are there where you can make yourself make your presence, and recruiters may look for you in those sites. Getting this, guys. Okay. Now, just few words on these things before we conclude. Now, if I'm going to learn these guys, so what is that we can become? Believe me, it's not already. I told you, your shop will go global. Why and how? Very simple. If I'm going to learn full stack, if I'm going to learn web technologies, now believe me, you can open your shop. I'm talking about business. I'm not talking about job here. Now, job also be global only, but I'm talking business. If you open a shop, well, it's like opening a shop on an information highway. A highway, you can see here, this is the white dots. You can see this as an internet, highway. So you open a shop in Australia, it is available throughout the globe. You open a shop in India, it's available throughout the globe. So which means you will have customers all across the globe. Ola, not even one single cab they own, but they are the taxi people of the world. Uber, they are the taxi people of the world. MakeMyTrip.com, they don't own a single aircraft, but they are the travel agent for the world. Is My Trip, travel agent of the world. Now look at it. It's all beautiful. And Oyo, they don't own any hotel rooms. They are the hotels of the world. Now, how that is made possible? That means they have opened their shop on internet. Now you got to be innovative, whatever you can. See, even if you open a masala shop on internet, you are go global. Now that's what precisely we have this as information highway. So if you are going to be the creator of this, then believe me, the cost of creating that shop on internet will be considerably reduced. Because if I'm going to go with company or so, believe me, it's very costly. It works out very costly. And there are multiple ways by which you can make it very simple. Even with just $100, you can start a internet business. Believe me, guys. Even with $100, you can start a internet business. That is the power of internet. I mean, for me, like no, I would say free service may with even with $0 also you can start an internet business. That's the power of internet. Because the whole world is now find one family. Find they are connected, interconnected through cables. It's not a small thing, guys. Believe me, the day when telephone was introduced, fine, people started doing telemarketing, right? When I know, like when I started my job in 94, I worked for a small company for 3 months by name Nitani Nation Services. I just have to call over the phone and do marketing for carpet cleaning. After college, no, for holidays, may that's the job I got. So carpet cleaning, I will call US people because there is a US connected no telephone it is. So night may we'll sit in the office, we'll say, good morning, sir. Do you want carpet cleaning today? I will speak. So he'll say no, so I'll keep the phone. So I mean somebody will say, yes, I want. Then okay, sir, please tell me your address. I'll take, then I'll pass on to the admin department. So that's the job I did for 3 months. But I mean pocket money, what else? I mean, so when the telephone can do bring business, imagine what information highway can bring in. It's a dynamic net where you are live. Right now I'm live, right? Likewise, your applications can be live. That's what no your full stack can bring in. You can make live websites. You can make people work from home. You can make people work from US. You can make customers connect to you from across the globe. Now that is what precisely we call it as information highway. It's it's now one single world, guys. It's not that no, we are separate. Of course, we are separated by borders, we are separated by no countries, languages, creed, caste, religion. But on internet, we are one. And there is equal opportunity for all. If Elon Musk has an opportunity with Twitter, believe me, even Father Basha has the same opportunity to open another Twitter. And money, believe me, money is never a criteria. If money is the criteria, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, or Jeff Bezos wouldn't have created this, or neither, fine, Jack Ma would have created Alibaba. None of them are children of rich millionaires. They started from scratch and they have built their empires. So if Elon Musk has an opportunity on internet, and they all are, I mean, technical guys. Jeff Bezos is a technical guy. Bill Gates is a technical guy. Mark Zuckerberg is a technical guy. Elon Musk is a technical. Believe me, even if Twitter, all the programmers leave Twitter, one Elon Musk can sit and do maintain the entire server. He is capable of that. Now that is how that he is proved. I mean, many times. Even Mark Zuckerberg says he can do coding still. Even Jeff Bezos says he can still do coding. Now they are technical. Believe me, if Elon Musk has an opportunity on internet to create, empire, now create PayPal, believe me, even Father Basha has the same opportunity. Only thing is they have used it, they are yet to use it. Got it, guys? Fine. So that's all I would like to convey today. So we have a beautiful platform for us to place ourselves, find in the best way to the world and make a fortune out of this particular internet. So all we need to do is we just need to understand this technology stack. We need to understand computers. We need to understand how to make this, how to use this. And for this, congratulations, guys. You have taken your first step. You have come here to seek knowledge. Believe me, find Allah, I mean, God says the one who steps, find one, he takes one step to seek knowledge, when he is blessed. You are blessed. Fine. Inshallah, tomorrow I will introduce you to the technology stack one by one. 4 days. I will try to give you as many technologies as possible with as many demos as possible to make you comfortable with technology, to make you feel happy with technology. You can see something coming up and you can do wonders with it. Okay. So that's all we have for today, guys. Fine. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm a good actor, actually. So I can do acting. If you are live with me, I can do no much. I can do move my hands and all. I can do much better presentation. But at least fortunate enough to connect with you online. Fine. I'm happy for that. Hope you enjoyed this session. I will try to make this 4 days also as interesting as possible to make you hook to the session and learn something out of this. Tomorrow we'll start with web. I'll show you what is web and what is HTTP protocol, what is HTML5, 4 and JavaScript and ES6. We'll show a demo also. We'll show you what are the possibilities and why we use this and what you can offer to the world with the help of these technologies. Is that clear? Is that all said? Can I have
Thank you, sir. Yeah, we
Q&A?
will have a Q&A session now, sir. If anybody wants to, if anybody has any questions, please, you can go ahead and ask.
2 minutes. I also have to leave. 2 minutes. If you have any doubts, please ask.
Yeah,
Are you
just
okay?
couple of
Means
minutes.
How
at
long?
least you can send a
I have a
message.
question.
Yes. Your good name?
How long will it be? Will it take to become a full stack developer?
Okay. See,
So there's
for
a
me,
lot of
yes.
technologies, right? So
I'll tell
Java
you.
will take tons of time.
I'll tell you very simple answer. I'm now working on full stack for the last 23 years. I'm still a student.
Yeah, with Java.
This is the right.
Yeah,
This is the right answer. But to make an entry, to make a start, 6 months if you put your efforts, 6 months. If you put sincere efforts, I'm telling you, 6 months, you will be successful. 6 months, minimum give 6 months, minimum 6 months. You may attend 1 or 2 hours, I mean, session somewhere, but you need to put time. You need to put 8 to 10 hours a day. Don't expect you join something, you become, no, it does not happen. I have students who are struggling for the last 1 year also. And last week we got a success. But believe me, there are still a lot of students who are, I mean, still working hard. So it depends on you. If you put your best effort for 6 months, enough. But sometimes we're humans, right? We lag. So put your duration as 6 months to 1 year. Fine. That will be a safer, planning. So within that period, you can definitely make it. If you're really, like lethargic and if you're lazy, maybe it will take little more time. But if you have your thoughts, if you are sincere on this, fine, little bigger time also, you can make it. It's not impossible. That's all I want to say. Time may vary, depend on your personality, but it is possible and it's quite possible. Anybody can become. Have faith on
Yeah.
that. Believe in
And we
yourself.
are, sir, our training, the full complete full stack Java developer training is for 60 days, right? 2 months, you said?
Yeah, 60.
45 days to 60 days.
45 days to. See, my course will get over because we need to finish that. But that doesn't mean that the students will be able to finish.
Correct,
So
correct.
we'll be giving hundreds of assignments. We'll be giving so many notes, books. They
So
should.
1 hour per day, you will be teaching.
So I'll be, because see, I cannot keep on dragging you with something for months together. So people get bored. So
No,
we'll
'cause
give you like capsules fast.
Okay. Because I have taken Java. I know Java and I work too with it. But it took me not just 6 months, okay? Because I learned and then I forget, then I relearned it. So
Yes.
and then the class that I took, that was for I think 45 days. 45 days.
That's why you need to, I told you, right? We will finish in 45 days, but for you, depends
it's
on
tough
how
to
much
the
effort you are
students.
putting. We have an assignment that we have a 12 for core Java. One book assignment is there, which has 12 chapters. The core Java we complete in 15 hours. But 12 assignments are there. Believe me, the 12 assignments itself will take 1 month for somebody to know code. So
Yeah, because you are.
we will give the solutions, but you have to, if you try it out, you will learn more. As
Okay.
simple as.
You will be teaching Java 8 or above?
No, Java 17.
Java 17. Okay.
Yeah, we will be focusing on the features of AI, mostly lambdas, method referencing, concurrency, fine, and NIO. These things will be focusing more, but we'll also focus on the features of JDK 17 at the conclusion, so that you say in your resume your latest. 17 is the current shipment version.
Okay, yeah.
So let's
Okay.
finish our this 5-day session, inshallah, and then we will continue with our full stack training, the complete Java full stack training. And this training information will be shared later on, but as of now, let's concentrate on this boot camp.
Let's only talk technology for next 4 days. Okay.
All right.
Chaliye, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. See you tomorrow, same time.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
you.